God bless you for the good work you are doing. And my fellow panelists, I greet you all. So God bless you all greatly. Mom Diaspora, I greet you, man. God will continue to strengthen you and my fellow commenters and callers. You are welcome. God bless you greatly. You know, Niger Watch is a platform for saying the truth. So, Mr. Elvis, you did
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes,
She
sir.
make we you will say it the way it is, to say the truth. Abi?
Yes, of course.
Not to
Yes.
deviate, just to say it
No,
the way.
no deviation at all. I beg,
No,
I beg. Let's say
let's
it how it
let's
is.
let's 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 let's, let's do that. You know,
Yes,
because
sir.
as the truth is bitter. People disdain truth. People kind of don't want to hear the truth, but we'll say it anyways. This protest, for me, will not achieve the desired result. I give it to them, taking their time to come out because they have done a lot, because there are millions of Nigerians that refuse to even to support them, even to drive through, drive past that area and be honking, pressing, and in Nigeria they say it to on. You don't know, to be honking and be shouting, even if you are not going to join them. Just from your office, just drive by 2-3 minutes and drive back to your office just to show your support. So I give it to them. But we are missing it. We are missing it, for crying out loud. All of us inclusive, myself. But as the saying goes, all of us cannot be sleeping and be facing the same direction at the same time. At some point, somebody will wake up. A week or two ago, I started crying out. I'm not alone. There are many people too. That this reform as it stands right now is not going to work. The rigging of 2027 will make that of 2023 a child's play. It will make it what? A child's play. But I'm happy though that since yesterday, so I know that people are listening to Niger Watch. Before I go further, I want to give it to Barrister Mikey Guinea. He is the only one, that even in 2023, this specific line, he has been shouting about it. He's been shouting about it. So I give it to him also. But how we miss it, the likes of, even if, Mr. Elvis, if you can bring Peter Randy here, at least I watched that. Thank you for presenting that protest. I was waiting to hear him to talk. I also listened to him yesterday in one of the interviews that he granted. Still, he's missing it. Seriously missing it. I'm going to call all of the Dele Farotimi, missing it. They are not perfect. They are not infallible. They are human beings. They have done a lot. They have been on top of this for the past 2 years, even more. They've been talking about it. But that part of it that we must not miss. These politicians are crooked. They are so crooked, they know what they want to achieve. They know that you are crying to get 5. They will give you that 5, but they will not give you that 5 at the beginning. They will first of all give you 2. Just perhaps, maybe you may stop and take the 2. If you continue to shout, they will give you 3. Maybe you will stop and take the 3. And then if you continue, they may end up give you that 5 because they know that is what you are crying for. But they know themselves that that one will still, that 5 you are crying for, that at the end of the day, they will say, after all, we gave you what you wanted now. Everything that you cried for, we gave you. We gave it to you. And so what are you looking for? What else do you want? We have done our bit. But as that clause stands right now, please, all of us, forget 2027. They know what they are doing. And all the politicians that are saying that if you rig in 2027, you will buy or whatever, forget it. The rigging, if this clause of the electoral reform stands as it is right now, even what we're demanding for, the rigging, again, I'll say it will be staggering, and will make that of 2023 a child's play. Your Supreme Court, Mr. Elvis, if it is possible, if you can bring Grandi Peter to Niger Watch, because I don't know, maybe he's not hearing, he's not getting it. You have the platform, people are listening to you. You need to be saying this. Because if not, everything you have...
Hold on. Is the network Mr. Jonathan's network or my network? Can the people on the panel hear him properly?
Yeah, Mr. Jonathan is clear. It's clear. I think it's clear, myself.
It's clear, Mr. Elvis.
Okay, is my network then? Okay.
Don't worry, just go take coffee.
Yeah.
Rest.
Okay, more than obvious.
Mr. Elvis, please, if you can bring Randy Peter here, if there is a way we can communicate this to Randy Peter.
All
please.
right. Okay, no problem.
Let me see. This clause, this electronic transmission that we are all crying for, it won't end there just by transmitting. It can't end there until what is transmitted is used for collation. How simple is that to get? How simple is that? How can we miss that? How can we just miss that? Shouldn't be this complicated for somebody to be shouting on top of his voice on this one. Shouldn't be. But now the die is cast. We are now there. We are at the moment now they are about to make this law, and if they succeed in getting this through, just forget it. Go to sleep. Because your Supreme Court have said that IREF is only a viewing portal. Just to view. And I'm glad today too for the fight. That's why I said they are listening to what we're talking about here, what we're saying here. Arise TV now brought this very point out today. I'm so happy. At least it now came out from the mainstream. Rufai was emphatic on it for the first time. He said, just forget it. He asked Samuel Itodo of Yaga Africa, specifically. We all know Samuel Itodo, a brilliant guy, doing a fantastic job too. The guy was perplexed. He said, he don't know what we can on this one. What are we going to do now? Because if we all cry for electronic transmission, and the crooked politician give us electronic transmission, everybody go and sleep. They will put it there the way you want it. Mandatory electronic transmission in real time. I bet you they will put it there. Without adding that electronically transmitted result is what will be used, that the collation officers at the world level, local government, state, national, they must reference the IREF, what is on IREF. If that is not done, everything is rubbish. It's all what? It's all rubbish. And that is the lacuna. That's what the senators, that's what this crooked politician, that's what Mr. Tinubu is sitting on. They are all happy. They have maybe it's diabolical. They have used something such that all the people that are talking just didn't get this particular point for whatever reason. Electronics transmission, and so what? When that IREF And the crooked House chairman on electoral reform, one Mr. Balogun, said that they have even put IREF in the law. And so what? And so you can put IREF in the law all you want. Is IREF, will IREF be used for collation? If the answer is no, then there is nothing. Then forget it. We're not doing electronic election. No, electronic transmission. Because if you transmit again and again, if you transmit electronically and it is not used for collation, then what is the purpose of transmitting electronically? Please, somebody have to explain to us now going forward. Maybe we're missing something here. Those of us that are crying now, literally we are crying because that's what it has come to. Somebody will have to tell us in a concise, analytical manner the purpose of all this electronic transmission. If at the end of the day, it's not what is going to be used to collate. Why? What do you need it for? What is the purpose of it? It's as useless.
Jonathan, sorry. Yes. Did they state clearly that they will not use it for collision?
It's not there. Don't you see haven't you seen the Senate version that they put a provisor there that provided they will use the electronic transmission? They even put it there. You know everything that you want. These people are smart. And yeah. I said it last week. I said that particular clause was written by a judge in collaboration with some lawyers. They know them. They know themselves. This clause was written, so they have put the lacuna there. Because they put a proviso there saying that if the electronic transmission does not work, they will revert back to Form EC8A, which shall be used as the primary source of collation. Why not use that primary source of collation for the electronic transmitted one? Why do you have to bring it to that manual one? They didn't give that electronic transmission that strength. They water it down. They have messed it up. It is as if it is nothing. So it's not going. All these protests they are doing is useless. And I guarantee you, God will be here tomorrow, next tomorrow, by the grace of God. The Senate will give us everything they are crying for there. They will give it to them. But it is watered down. It's not going to work. Because Nigerian court will not admit it as evidence in court. You cannot use it for adjudication. It is not justiciable. In other words, the court will not accept it as evidence. Period. So you bring all you like. I don't know how we missed this, Shao. I don't know. In Rivers State 2023, all the results are there on IREF till tomorrow. What they use to declare Tinubu winner is not what is on IREF. What they used was what Wike put on each of those Form EC8A. They didn't regard anything on IREF. Even though on IREF, Peter Obi won. Till tomorrow is there, Peter Obi won on IREF, but they didn't use it. So nothing has changed. So this is it, oh, my people. This is it. If we miss it, well, that's it. If you like, you cry foul, you will still meet in court in 2027. And their judiciary, their judges, they are waiting. They have crafted it. So that is that about that. I hope people are hearing, and I know they are hearing now because I'm glad that at least the mainstream media has put it out there. I'm glad, again, I want to thank some people like Barrister Mikey Guinea, who is on top of this. I want to thank him. This is what we need. Without it, please forget it. It's not going to happen as we all want it to be. And then finally, let me just quickly talk on this El-Rufai thing. See, Dele Farotimi have said, you don't have to die in their war. You don't have to die in their war. It doesn't make any sense. Let them continue to fight. You know, Tinubu knew very well Ribadu before he appointed him. Everything about Ribadu. Somebody was talking about due diligence. Which due diligence? Tinubu no do any. Tinubu does not do any due diligence on anybody as appointed. Talk of due diligence. What will Matawale be doing in his cabinet? What will the former defense minister be doing in his cabinet? And many more like that. If he had carried out any due diligence, nothing like due diligence. It is all back deal. All those people ended up in the cabinet because of political arrangement. There's nothing. What will Ribadu be doing as National Security Advisor? The man that superintended over Tinubu's prosecution for more than 5 years, it was on him. This is the same man he ended up appointing as the National Security Advisor of Nigeria. So forget about due diligence. So when people are talking about that, they are just trying to be smart by half. So leave them. The El-Rufai have said, don't forget, you all will recall. He said, I know where all the dead bodies were buried, and I dare them, and I triple dare them today. Let them go and arrest El-Rufai. They dare not. They cannot pick him up. They can't pick El-Rufai up. He just threw one out. Just one beat. He just threw it out. Look at them now. They are all they don't even know where to stand now. The National Security Advisor importing poisonous substance or chemicals to Nigeria, that his phone is being tapped. That one is just, it just give them a tips of the iceberg. Just little one. Let them push him further. Push El-Rufai further. And it will open up. And all air will break loose. I triple dare them to go and pick him up. He said he knows where all the dead bodies were buried. And it's moving there. It's moving to the location. Continue to push him and go and pick him up. They will not do anything to El-Rufai. In fact, they will pacify him like a baby. They will give him they will pacify him. They will reimburse him. They will give him money. They dare not to pick him up.
Thank you.